Ladies and beautiful people, and welcome back to another BTS reaction video. Ah man, sitting in this chair and saying those words just makes me feel so damn good. I am very curious about this one, more so than I usually am, simply because Spine Breaker, not only has it been so recommended for so long on Twitch, and it finally won the BTS vote on Twitch. By the way, if you want to be part of the weekly BTS bonus video votes, make sure you follow me on Twitch. We're also doing giveaways at the moment, link in the description. This is the last week, actually, of the giveaway. So if you want to get yourself some extra spending money before the holiday season, in the future will be up to $1,000 per gift card. This is the last week you can do that. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, link in the description. But anyway, enough of that crap. Spine Breaker, the reason I am so curious is because everyone told me I need to check out the video that they made, like a fan made or a BTS made music video. There's no official music video. There's a couple of ones flying about, and this is the one I found that I've been recommended. It's a 4-minute long, like, homemade music video or something like that. And everyone said this is the one I need to check out. And also, everyone said I need to check out the explanation as well. So we're going to do both of them in this video. But yeah, that's why I'm so curious. I'm really confused. I've never had this before with any BTS song. So this is going to be a first for me. So, how about I stop talking and we jump straight into one. But actually, before I do that, I just want to let all of you know, when this channel hits 300,000 subscribers, as a thank you, I'm going to be giving away $1,000 to one of you. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And also, when this channel hits 500,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away $10,000 to one of you. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying those words, but you guys are giving so much to me. I want to change someone's life. So 500k, that'll be happening as well. So make sure you subscribe. Enough of my talking. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to BTS Spine Breaker.
수십짜리 신발에 또 수백짜리 패딩 수십짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 개니 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가 21...
What the fuck? This is the greatest thing ever. This is the greatest thing ever. This is the greatest thing ever. Do you know what as well? That Hollywood entrance from behind the suitcases was brilliant. I love it.
수십짜리 신발에 또 수백짜리 패딩 수십짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 개니 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가 21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자 또 길을 써서 얻는 자 이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌 밀리니 때를 쓰고 애를 써서 얻어내지 찔리지 가득 찬 패딩 마냥 욕심을 계속 차 휴지는 부모 등골을 봐도 넌 메모 자칫 돈은 다 있다고 졸라대니 안 사줄 수도 없다고 에이요 베이비 철딱선이 없게 굳이 말아 그가 패딩 안 입는다고 어라 죽지는 너 패딩 안에 그 위터를 채우기 전에 이 머릿속 개념을 채우게 늦기 전에 아마 와우 기분 좋아 걸쳐.
This might be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. This just might be. This is fucking awesome. I'm just gonna take a moment just to look at all their goofy faces right now on my screen. This is true perfection. We are witnessing right here.
보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll의 swag alone 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes 네가 바로 등골브레이커 부모님의 등골브레이커 언젠가는 후회하게 될 거야.
In his comment on the choreo, I think we can all agree is BTS's best. I think we can all agree. I think they've excelled. I think all of us in the world already knew BTS were like the best dancers on the planet, right? We all knew that. We all knew BTS best dancers on the planet. But none of us knew that they were the best dancers in the universe because we don't know. But now, after this performance, I'm just saying, if an alien spaceship ever lands on Earth and is here for a dance competition, we've just found the winning choreo right here. I fucking love this so much.
왜 불렀지? 너네 요즘 참 배불렀지? 남의 인생 참견이 좀 주제 넣지 속비 강정뿐인 말들을 왜 계속해 내가 받은 돈 내가 쓰겠다는데 5천만의 취향을 다 니들처럼 마셔 야 만족할 사람들이지 제발 넌 아잘 사셔 네 인생 말여 네가 나면 말 안 하겠어 그래 내 팬인 더럽게 비싸고 더럽게 안 예뻐 What I say 넌 갖고 싶은데 어떡해 나보다 못 사는 친구들도 다 갖췄는데 And I say 근데 되기 싫음 사소하게 이날때쯤이면 원래 다들 좀 그렇지 않니 Yeah I don't know Yes I'm loco Is it no-no I know they ain't cheap but they got mochos 만난 내 할 일은 잘해 부모님 등골 안 부셔 진짜 freak 날 먹고 아직도 방구석 And no wow 기분
I might just be in the best mood I've ever been. This is just awesome. This is just awesome. The glasses are doing it for me. The glasses are making this video. This is fucking amazing. I have no idea why it's taken me so long to react to this one. But I am so glad you guys recommended this. I've literally got tears in my eyes from flipping just smiling. This is amazing. I love these guys so much.
그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 너도 dirty clothes 나도 dirty clothes 누구나 겪어봤겠지 입고 거리로 내가 보면 어깨에 힘 빡 들어가고 나보다 작아 보이지 like Oliver 멀리 보도 예해 근데 넌 너무 배가 부른 상태 체해 후회해 넌 계속 swag해 하나 보면 맘은 배제 그래 말리지 않을게 이제 맘은 정해
That's my fucking sunshine right there. That's my sunshine right there. Have they performed this live? I gotta check out a live performance of this video as well. 100%. We're doing that on Twitch. We're checking out the live performance of this video.
Wow, 기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll is swag along 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes
Hey, this is my favorite.
네가 바로 등골브레이커 부모님의 등골브레이커 언젠가는 후회하게 될 거야 빌어먹을 등골브레이커
I am so happy right now. For two reasons. One, because I'm just so happy. Because I'm so happy. And two, because all of you told me I need to react to the explanation video, and I'm so happy that there is more. There is more for me to watch right now on fucking Spinebreaker, because that was awesome. That was awesome. That was so cool. That was so awesome. That was amazing. That's the best thing I've ever seen. That's up there with Super Tuna. That was amazing. I love that BTS are literally the biggest group on this planet. Because they are. They're the biggest group on this planet. They are huge. Superstars. And they do shit like this. I love them so much. This is why. This is why I love them so much. Imagine being like, you can't imagine like Leonardo DiCaprio, biggest actor on the planet, doing this. You can't imagine like the biggest rock bands on the planet, like Metallica or Iron Maiden, doing this. You just can't. But BTS, the biggest group on the planet, hell yeah, they are gonna do it. Right, let's check out the explanation video. I have no idea what this is gonna be about. I didn't even get to see the lyrics, sadly, so it's gonna be really cool to see what it's explained about. Knowing BTS, right? BTS always do really fun, really silly songs like this. And then when I do the explanation video, it always has like a really dark and serious undertone. I'm kind of hoping it's just fun and crazy, but I guess we're gonna find out. BTS have a really like they're masters when it comes to that sort of stuff. Let's go. Explanation video.
Spinebreaker. What a strong title name. For new armies or casual listeners that don't look into the lyrics that much, the title might be a little misleading or misunderstood in the way of maybe BTS crushing their haters' spines. I doubt that anybody would actually think like that, but still, without knowing the Korean cultural references behind the story, this song is a little bit hard for foreigners to fully comprehend.
That's me!
But before we go on to the explanation itself, let's give a short shout out to our sponsor.
수십짜리 신발에 또 수백짜리 패딩 수십짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 개닉 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가
Extremely expensive shoes, padding jackets, and watches. These are all everyday objects that students use in their daily lives. Education is going up the mountain, students are also going up the mountain. Going up the mountain is a Korean idiom called 사공이 많으면 배가 산으로 간다, which is translated into too many cooks spoil the broth. So basically, BTS is trying to criticize the students alongside with the Korean education system that both parties are going in the wrong direction.
21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자또 길을 써서 얻는 자
These lines express what school looks like these days in a nutshell. Rich students and poor students can be identified by whether they have expensive clothes or not. For students who cannot afford these expensive clothes, they'll do whatever they can to get their hands on these particular brands or clothes.
이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌 밀리니 때를 쓰고 애를 써서 얻어내지 찔리지
BTS now tries to touch the conscience of these students about their behavior trying to get expensive apparel, how they're sensitive towards trends and appearance, and how they whined and begged and asked their parents again and again to buy them these expensive clothes.
휴지는 부모 등골에
See what I mean? I never would have been able to glean that, even with the lyrics on my screen. I can see why all of you told me to react to the explanation, because outside of the, not knowing the lyrics, this just sounds like a really fun, epic, crazy song. And BTS are just having a really silly, ridiculous time. And again, BTS being the masterminds of being able to create a song with such a pop, bouncy feeling to it that has such an important message. They're just masters at doing this.
Finally, the word spinebreaker appears. The phrase spinebreaker comes from the Korean idiom 등골이 휘다, which literally means your back gets bent because you work so much. Usually, hard physical labor is done by bending your back. Thus, if you work too much, your spine would permanently become bent. So, BTS is calling kids who beg their parents to buy them expensive clothes spinebreakers. Not only the kids, but certain items themselves are now officially called spinebreakers because parents need to work so hard to afford these items. So these so-called spinebreaker kids don't care how hard their parents try to provide them food or necessities, but rather pester their parents by saying, "But all of my friends have it too."
그가 패딩 안 입는다고 알아 죽지 나는 패딩 안 해고 웨이터를 채우기 전에 머릿속 개념을 채우게 늦기 전에 I'm out.
But why specifically padded jackets? It's because students in Korea wear school uniforms, but in the winter it gets too cold, so the most convenient body warmer would be a padded jacket. A few years ago, the padded jacket market wasn't that diverse, and particular brands were lead brands in the industry, such as the notorious North Face. These padded jackets had and still do have an extremely high price. The average price range would go from $500 to $1,000.
Really? Is that in Korea? North Face jackets here in the UK aren't too expensive. Oh, I got some hair on my face. That's really interesting. Yeah, a North Face jacket here in the UK is not considered a high brand at all. It's considered quite like a middle brand. So what I'm wearing right now is super dry, and this is considered in the same category. And that's not like me flexing at all in any way. This jumper's like £60. That's what I mean. It's not much. And North Face jackets are around £100 out here. So it's not too much. I guess it's different in different cultures. But yeah, they're way cheaper here in the UK. If anyone wants to buy a North Face jacket, they're well cheap here in the UK.
The average price range would go from $500 to $1,000. They even had ranks in the paddings, depending on how much duck down was inside. But nowadays, it's no longer about particular brands and clothing. The spine breaking has evolved and expanded into products such as smartphones. So obviously, the luxurious clothing was a burden to parents that were not in the position to afford it, but nevertheless their kids demanded them to buy it. So that's why the last lyric says, rather than filling your jacket with duck down, fill your head first with some common sense or conscience before it's too late.
I wonder if this feeling good putting on your dirty clothes is a sort of line where they're saying you can have these expensive clothes but you no longer have the money to be able to afford to clean them. I wonder if that's anything like that, or maybe I'm wrong there. I just thought I'd do that. Try and break it down first. This is this is really interesting, and it's very true, not just in Korea but everywhere in the world. Luckily, in the UK, you can only wear what like in the UK we have school uniforms. I know in the US it's not like that at all, but in the UK we literally have school uniforms, like Harry Potter style. So there's not really any segregation or separation when it comes to children, because everyone in the school has to wear the same uniform. However, that being said, I didn't have any money growing up. And my mum had to go and buy a different colored shirt that was off-brand, because here in the UK, there are certain shops that sell the specific school uniforms for schools, and they massively mark up their price because you have to buy those ones for school. So those school uniforms in general are actually really, really expensive here in the UK. So my mum actually had to buy me an off-brand shirt, and every kid had a purple shirt except me, and I had like a light purple shirt, and I was the only one. It was so obvious. So yeah, I had that. I had no money growing up.
The chorus is literally BTS being satirical about the kids that feel good and feel swag in their dirty clothes. It's dirty clothes because they earned it in a dirty way, not by earning the money themselves, but by breaking their parents' backs. The expression that the dirty clothes will tighten up your heart means that eventually the kids will feel guilty and bad about wearing their clothes. In the second verse, BTS disses the kid haters. 배가 부르다 means that you have it easy and you have no worries of getting food in your mouth. Kids have their bellies full all due to their parents. Thus, they don't know how to do anything but to just feed on provided food. But they're being nosy and saying things that they wouldn't be able to say in front of the actual person, bluffing. You'll only be satisfied when the whole population of Korea dresses the same as you. This is satire.
I like that. They're like, yeah, your jacket's expensive, but it's ugly. And it can mean ugly, obviously, in two ways. As in ugly because of how they got it, and it being, like he said, like a dirty way of getting it. And it can also be ugly in considering most expensive clothes, in general, don't look nice. They're not nice. People spend so much money on really expensive clothes, and they look shit. I'm calling it now. They look shit. Just buy what looks nice. Go in a shop and go, that looks nice, and get that one. Don't go, oh, let's look at the price tag first. Nice and expensive, but it looks awful. It'll probably fall apart in a month. That's the one I want. Don't do that.
Against how kids think wearing the same things look cool. RM then goes on by saying, mind your own business, fashion, and life. When RM's voice changes into a comical version, he is impersonating and mocking the kids by imitating what they would actually say, such as, but I want it so much, what should I do? Friends poorer than me even have it. If I don't want to be an outcast, I need to buy it. At this age, we're all supposed to be like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I'm loco. Is it no? I know they ain't cheap, but they got mochos. But 난 내 할 일은 잘해 부모님 등골 안 부셔. 진짜 freak 나이 먹고 아직도 방구석 in no.
RM says people might call him crazy or a no-no and criticize him for wearing expensive clothes. But he also points out that at least he's attractive, and most of all, he's not a spine breaker that begs for his parents to buy him clothes. The last line is the killing...
He points out that at least he's attractive. Only RM would say that, and I fucking love it. That's so funny. It's like, well, you wear expensive clothes, yeah, but at least I'm good looking. It's so funny.
Point of the song. The real spine breaker is you, who's still in the corner of your room at that age. Which means you can't do anything by yourself, so why don't you just shut up and respect your parents by helping them not suffer by paying your stupid padding jacket.
Wow, 기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll swag alone.
I'm confused. Did he miss out J-Hope's verse? He did, didn't he? Why didn't he do J-Hope's verse? That's strange. Weird. Can someone let me know? Huh, never mind. Or am I crazy? I just felt like he missed out J-Hope's verse. I'll say this about Close, right, before I jump into how amazing this song is. How you look, no one cares. No one cares. It's not like no one gives a crap. No one cares. And also, you shouldn't care. I don't care. BTS don't care. Literally, this jumper was a gift from me. If you guys could see what I'm wearing on my legs right now, I have like, I'm wearing grey joggers that are pretty much ripped in places. I've got big fluffy socks on, and I've got oil stains on my trousers. Because who cares? It's comfy. I'm warm. It's cold, man. I think these trousers cost £10. It's like nothing. Because you should literally just dress how you want. And it's the same with life in general. We're all only here once. We're all only here once. So just do what you want. Don't follow someone else's trend, because someone else's trend is not yours. What someone else likes isn't what you like. So don't try and copy them. Do what you want. Like what you want to like. Get what you want to get. And follow your own trend, because you're your own person. And always remember to do that. And if you don't want to listen to me, just listen to these 7 amazing men telling you the same message. Man, listening to this song straight up without the lyrics, I just thought it was BTS being silly. For all I know, they could have been rapping about cheese or something. Like, I thought they were just being silly and having a fun time. But now it's been broken down. It makes so much more sense as well, what the song's about, because this is a topic, especially with the education system. BTS always has like a foot in that door. They always try and help younger people. But at the same time, it seems like this song, they're not trying to just help younger people, but also the parents. Because they're trying to say, this is not where your priorities should be. And it's a song basically trying to rejig the mindset of a younger generation who's putting their priorities in the wrong things. And once again, BTS out here doing amazing things, spreading an amazing message, an important message. And with a song like this, it just reminds me how much I love these guys, because they're always trying to help, always trying to spread positivity, and always trying to encourage people. Just the base message that we all know, just love yourself. And this song is just a roundabout way about saying that. Don't listen to other people, just love yourself. Live your own life and love yourself. The message that BTS always push to all of us. This was awesome. I love this. This was amazing. Thank you so much for recommending this to me. Great song, and I'm glad I checked out the explanation. BTS Jin's restaurant review. Does Jin have his own restaurant? I gotta go. I gotta go. If I go, I'm taking some of you with me. That's a goal. That's a goal. Let's mark down the calendar. One day I'm going to Jin's restaurant if he has one. I'm taking some of you with me. We're all going together. That's awesome. Anyway, I love this. Make sure you fill up that comment section with more recommendations. What other BTS songs would you like me to react to? What other K-pop songs would you like me to react to? Keep the recommendations coming. This was absolutely wonderful. And if you want to be part of the BTS votes, make sure you follow me on Twitch. Like I said, this is the last week to enter yourself into the gift card giveaways. And also, make sure you are subscribed so you can get yourself $1,000 when we hit 300,000 subscribers. This was great. I love this. And I love all of you. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And as always, my friends, you see me in the next video.